Beautiful day in New York. We're heading into Christmas. There's a lot going on. I love biking in New York. The best form of transportation. I've always been weirded out pointing a camera in my face and like vlog like this. It's been like not natural for me, but now I kind of get why all the vloggers does it, because it's technically the only way, unless you're having like literally somebody to like film you from a third person perspective. I like tried that in the beginning. I was like, I don't want to hold the camera in my face, I'd rather have somebody else film you. And then you just like can't have that all the time. You just have to put the camera down or just point it in your face and then you say what you want to say. This is nice, you know, just talking to the camera. I feel like these clips too will like be really funny to look at when I get older. Jeg burde kanskje snakke litt norsk også. Nå det juletider. Det blir første jul i New York. Eva sin familie kommer over. Jeg gleder meg til å være her, men jeg savner Norge også. Fordi I går så skulle jeg bestille masse norske matvarer, men endte med at jeg ikke gjorde det, for det var sånn frakt var sånn 1000 kroner. Så jeg droppet det, men se alt det norske greiene. Fikk meg til å savne Norge som faen. Ja, it is what it is. Made the decision to not come home this year, so just have to stand my ground on that for now. And then maybe we'll travel a little bit around New Year's, but we'll see. Oh. Bro, you're on the wrong side of the road! The fuck? You're on the wrong side of the fucking road. You're on the wrong fucking side of the road. You fucking stay in your lane. You'll fucking hit people. You fuck off. Little classic New York interaction right there. Me just shredding the streets, and then somebody fucking driving on the wrong side of the road. Just two grown-ass men yelling at each other for doing the wrong thing. But I didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt. His car is good. You know, we're moving on with our lives. I love New York, man. You can tell that he was an experienced yeller too. Not the first time he have yelled at somebody. Look at this, fucking beautiful, man. Whew. It's cold out. Feels like Norway right now. Hey, Norway. Hey, Stinky. Hey, Hanoi. I wasn't really supposed to go to Europe the end of this year, but I don't know, we wanted to spend the New Year's Eve and going into the New Year somewhere else. I haven't been home since the summer. So we going Oslo, Norway, Lok, Switzerland, and then I'm actually going to LA for a job and then back to New York. So that will be my next 10 days or so. Kind of hectic, but you know, it is what it is. I wanted to stay in Loks just longer, but you know, I had to do this job in LA and I couldn't really say no. And you know, gotta collect those bags and the start of the year, set the bar. So you know, I'm excited. Maybe I'll get Ava on some cross-country skis, some ice skates. She's done that before, but not cross-country skiing. And then snowboarding in Loks will be a whole new experience for her because she's never been. Now that she actually snowboards a little bit more, maybe she will get more joy of being on like a big mountain. We still don't know what we're gonna do for New Year, so we'll just see. There's a lot of communal energy into a new year, even though sometimes you don't really feel like it's like a huge start. It could be if you use it right. So we'll try to spend these last days the best we could possibly do and walk into the new year as best as we possibly can. So well, we're off again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see you next year.
Yeah, man.
Have a good year, boss. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all the best, man. See you soon.
I'll see you soon. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
I always check this one. Can't get away with it. Keep on putting more and more shit in it, so I get it. I'm asking for it. About to pass the fuck out. Pretty much slept the whole flight. I didn't sleep that good at all. Couldn't find my eye mask. Kept on being stuck trying to beat this high score in Angry Birds at the end. Just couldn't get it. And I do like Finnair. I really do. Finnair, I'll let your boy. Layover in Helsinki and then to Oslo. Made it. My bald head and something about this dry, cold air that is in Norway. It's like New York is cold, but it haven't been that cold lately, but it's just different. Everything feels different. Just like your nose and lips are like automatically cracking the second you step a foot on the soil. It's so fresh though. Alright, we made it to Oslo. It feels weird, to be honest. I was just not ready to be here right now because I made the decision to not go home for Christmas. Now I'm going right off to Christmas. So I was like kind of detached, you know, but hopefully it'll be a good time. So Ava is already at the hotel. Jet lag as fuck. Been napping all day. I feel like I'm in a fucking simulation right now. Like, what is going on? Why am I here right now? The good old Schlufs. Alright, first stop. I haven't even been here for 20 minutes. I'm hitting storage to pick up some stuff for Ava. I just had some more stuff put in there that I had to take out of my temporary storage. And it's probably a fucking mess right now. So let's find out. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. This was the exact thing I was not supposed to do. I was gonna pick up some snowboard gear, pick up some of the clothes for Ava, and get the fuck out and go to dinner. Fuck. I have to be at dinner probably in 20 minutes now, and I have to go back, shower, and then get dressed. Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck.
They went with it.
And then the red Louis Vuitton. No, it was no. The shoe options were my favorite thing.
Oh, now this is.
It was worth it.
Now you fucking. How does it feel to be together with a vlogger?
Yo, we're in Norway. Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, okay. I'll do this intro. Yo, we're in Norway. No, we had a meeting about where are we going for New Year's, and we still don't know. Either we stay here, or we take the car down to Switzerland, or we fly to Zurich and take a rental car, or we drive out of Oslo somewhere remote and just find that random hotel. Pretty believable snore, actually. It is snowing and it's so pretty out.
Look at this shit. Holy shit.
It's beautiful. I'm on my way to pick up a Tesla. Shout out to Tesla. That makes it a little easier for me to commute when I'm home.
Wow. This is beautiful. Literally beautiful.
Going past my old school right now. Wow, this is actually super humbling.
That was maybe not the smartest move. I haven't stepped inside of here, the schoolyard, in years and years. Oh, oh! This was probably one of my best years in my youth. Even though I didn't want to be here and I was doing everything else, it was like going to school but not going to school. A lot of good friends, a lot of figuring out a lot of shit when you're like 15, 16. If you're 15, 16 now, you probably don't see it right now, but it's probably one of the best, most careless life you will ever have. Shout out to Hauge Skole. Wow. All right, I'm just gonna take a moment to just be in this right now, to be honest, and not think about vlogging. Having that mountain right there, Kolsostoppen, it's kind of wild. It's like stuff that you don't really think about before you like come back and you're like, holy shit. We literally have like a mountain in the backyard in our schoolyard. You're being like 16, you have the most like careless life in the world, and then shit hits the fan. And then you spend like another 50 years trying to find back to like freedom and the carelessness you had when you were younger. Sounds sad, but it's kind of true, but it's not, I guess. One thing, so this building, now it's a lot of snow here, so it's like, it looks not that high. This shit was high. I have a clip on like an old Nokia that I have never found, by the way. I'm sorry to like reference a clip that I don't have. I took like full sprint from there, jumped down here, did a fucking parkour roll. I remember my knee like kind of popped. It was kind of like not great, but I wouldn't do that now in summer. Maybe when it's snow now, but fuck that. But yeah, shout out to this school for showing me a good time. And fuck Ivan, my old teacher. You were manipulative, fucking power sick, and you were fucking abusing us. You were taking your anger and probably your personal problems into the classroom. And I was usually the one that you took it out on, because I wasn't following your rules, or any rules, but especially your rules, because fuck you. I hope you're divorced and your kids turn into drug. I'm kidding. I literally had a teacher that if we were like wheeling the chair, kind of being on 2 legs, he would literally come and kick it. He threw shit on us. It was, bro, should have reported him a long time ago. I guess I became more than you thought I was gonna become, so fuck you.
Likeså. Alt godt. A thing about Norway is that we don't really say bless you. We say prosit, but we barely do that. I mean, prosit is like, it doesn't even mean anything. It's like just rubbish, you know? So it's just like, why say it? And when I started dating Ava, I was like not saying bless you when she was sneezing, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, is he just rude? Like, what's up? Like, and then she came to Norway, and then nobody was saying anything when she was sneezing in the store. She was like, what the fuck? She asked like, what's the deal? And then she found out that we don't really say anything. Because, hot take, maybe, why the fuck bless anyone when you sneeze? Bless you for, like, what do you mean? You sneezed. You sneezed. If there's anything, you should say sorry, because you fucking made some sound and you were like sneezing all over the fucking place. I don't know. I still don't really say bless you. I'm like, every time I say it, it's like, fuck, I gotta say like bless you. Just to keep the wife happy, you know? You Americans are weird.
Hey! We're a normal white Tesla driving into a normal parking lot. We both are wearing just normal fucking clothes. Nothing about us is like standing out. And this lady, we pass her by and she's staring at us like we're wearing fucking elephant costumes. The Norwegian stare is a stare like I've never seen before.
Yeah, I do agree to the stare. Norwegian stare is
cold.
It's intense.
It's an intense stare. Like the guy just, like, don't look at me like that. If they stare at you like that, what are they gonna stare at you like when you wear something that's different? I feel like I get less stares when I wear something that's different. So we just need parking for 2 hours.
Yeah, that will be 1,053 crowns.
Okay, I don't have any
But
cash.
since we have an electric car,
Yeah, do we get the electric
Then
discount?
It is the same price, but it does go to a really nice skolkorps.
Such a fucking grandpa. This is what Olaf has in his pockets. Like a fucking 80-year-old man. You want them in your
I took them from the Tesla store.
You want them in your pocket?
No, it's fine. I'll have them for later.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then you just go, yeah.
Go get him.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh, she's going.
Slide.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Natural. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the poles are a little too long for you. That's a good flow. Barneskirenn, huh?
Yeah, so feed the dog.
The most important part, quick lunch for everyone that wants quick lunch. How do you properly break a quick lunch with Kristen?
Bird needs to meet bird. Like this.
Go. There we go.
Bird on bird.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Boy, do I love a quick
Oh,
lunch after.
That's not it.
You got to cross?
Oh shit.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, kill him!
Shout out to Wolf Merino, keeping me warm. Yeah, I'm doing a sponsorship right now. You're not warm until you experience Wolf Merino.
No, the amount of times Olaf showed me thumbnails and I'm like,
What's
add this, put this.
a good thumbnail?
Oh, thumbnail is hard.
Yeah.
Thumbnail is the most important and the hardest.
Thumbnails are kind of just like graphic design. It's like, if it's too messy,
Yeah.
well, first of all, it's only going to be really small.
Yeah.
Like most people are going to see it on something smaller than like a grape, you know? So like you need to go zoom it down to that size.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is on those like eye grapes now.
Eye grapes? Like, what's the deal with text on the thumbnail? Because
Yeah.
you have the title.
I think if the text adds to something,
Yeah.
the title is like world's fastest cross-country skier. Then in the thumbnail, don't put world's fastest
Yeah,
cross-country
yeah.
skier.
Like
Put, like-
100 miles per hour.
Yeah, 100 miles per hour or
Right,
like
okay.
faster than running.
Plane. Man.
Yeah, something like that. Like that would add to it.
Yeah, babe, that was so fast. Sykt bra. En bra føredag. Det er blå himmel også. Ja, solen kommer vel frem etter hvert. Ja, men, god tur. Tok du ikke med den termosen? Den lå jo rett foran deg i bilen. Kan ikke gå helt tilbake nå, vet du. Nå er vi jo halvveis i løypa her.
Hva sa du?
Jeg sa vi er halvveis i løypa. Du kunne tatt med den termosen tidligere. Ja, det er det. Ja, det er sånn. Greit.
raisins. Oh, chocolates. Nice.
You know marsipan. Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like this really, but you kind of have to.
Oh. I'm good. Thanks, though. It's not bad. It's just too sweet.
Nå koser vi oss. Nå koser vi oss, ja.
Huh?
Ikke sant?
Huh? Come with me to Oslo's Christmas market. Let's go inside and let's go and see. Oh, damn it. Let's go see what Oslo has to offer. Was that good, babe? Was that good? Should we do another take of that, or was that good?
No, I mean,
Come with me to. Did I not say it like as happy as I could have?
You could definitely be happier.
Okay, we'll do it again. Okay. Come with me to Oslo's Christmas market. Let's see what Oslo has to offer. Was that good? Was that
like,
good?
This one was like a little weird.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just do the wink and I'll cut it.
Okay. Nice, huh?
Well, Happy New Year, everyone. I don't know how I feel about this year. I just want to try to share some thoughts coming into the new year. I'm just gonna go cross-country skiing. We're going to Switzerland tomorrow. I went in these tracks maybe 2 years ago, and it was so beautiful, super peaceful, super humbling. So I figured I'd go back here and maybe I'll get some clarity into the new year. Maybe this year I can like talk about it. Like I'll try to not be distracted from like being on camera and actually have a genuine moment, but I want to film it as well, but I'll just do it as POV. So I gotta switch this over to POV. All right. The only thing is like it's literally getting dark already. It's 3 p.m. so that's great. And it's slightly raining too. Not really that pleasant. All right, we got some wool and we got some socks. Some more wool. Wolf Merino. Like I said, it was, I don't know, it was just weird coming back here. Just felt off. Since I'm like kind of detached from Norway right now, I feel like I just wanted to be in New York. It's also like harder to think big while you in a place like Norway, especially for me being here. Just see if I can be out in nature. I want to know you guys as well, if you guys like feel ready for a new year, or if you just feel like it's kind of like continues from what you're doing, or you were supposed to have this like big release at the end of the year and start all fresh. One thing that I've been trying to focus on is literally trying to have focus. I don't know about you, but I am having a really hard time focusing, and I feel like I was better at it when I was like so like kind of obsessed by one thing, when I was like touring and just shooting photos, and that was like basically what I was doing, and I could just focus on that. Now it's like I have all these things that I want to do and I can't narrow them down because they're all like stuff that I wanted to do for a long time, so I feel like I owe myself to say yes to all of them. But this is also like in like macro perspective as well, just small stuff, like trying to do one thing at a time, and I'm having a hard time doing it. Like I get sidetracked very, very easily. I was supposed to do one thing for like, let's say an hour, and then suddenly I have tried to do 10 things in an hour and I haven't finished any of them. And I've been trying to eliminate any distractions around me, trying to put myself in positions and places where I can actually try to focus. And I know I can focus better, but it's still been super hard for me. And I need to be able to do that in just at home or any place. It is literally getting dark, so my last year's New Year's resolutions was to get more outputs, to get more and faster outputs for what I wanted to create and what I wanted to do, and I feel like I did that. And I also had one more goal, which I'll tell you more about later, which is kind of weird but very essential. Not the best way of doing it. But one thing that I really wanted to do this year was also to be a better boyfriend and a better human. And yeah, just take care of people around me, take care of people I care about, spend time with family. And I feel like I did that too. And I also feel like this year it ended up being a lot more than I thought. All these twists and turns that I didn't really know that was coming, that just came. And I feel like that's obviously every year, but I feel definitely this year has been a lot of new stuff that I wasn't really expecting, and a lot of stuff that I didn't have planned that didn't go as planned, especially with work, and that was a good thing. I feel like I should have started from somewhere else on these tracks, but fuck it. I'm starting with like the most heavy uphill ever. I'm gonna be fried. This is not where I started last time. I feel like just having more space to be able to grow and adapt as the year goes and not be that strict. Like, you need framework, you need to have certain goals you can work against, but all these like small things, like if you put too much pressure on yourself, it's only a year. A year is technically nothing. If it's one thing that I definitely have felt for lately, time is the most valuable assets that we have. My perspective on time have changed a lot, way more than I thought. It's like I don't have time for anything anymore. It's like my processes, my projects, my work, my girlfriend, my dog, my apartment. It's like everything just takes more time. Well, it might be because I put more into it than ever, but it's also just that you can't have 24 hours a day anymore like I used to. I used to do, you know, go super fucking hard, way too hard. And now I can't do that. I just, you know, sometimes I don't have the drive anymore, but I also don't have the stamina to just go that hard for that long. Can do it for a certain amount of time, you know, if I really need to, but can't do it anymore. And like I said, having a girlfriend, having a dog, having an apartment together, like all this shit takes time. I feel like I literally just clean. I'm just cleaning every single day. You know, that's like most of my day. Cleaning, take the dog out, wake up Ava, you know, just normal stuff. It takes my whole day. And you know, before I used to be single and I didn't have a dog and I didn't really have a place either. I had an office, but I didn't have a place together with anyone. So all these things takes more time, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I really enjoy having a girl, and having a girl like Ava especially, and having a dog like Hanali especially. So, you know, sometimes, yeah, I'm like, fuck, I wish I don't have another person to think about, or another dog, or a dog to think about. But it also gives so much, and it should be in a relationship where you technically get twice as much as you give, you know. It's like, or at least as much. You get what you give, type of thing. You know, the more you give, the more you'll get back, you know, unconditional love and all that good stuff. So there's a couple of trails here and I cannot remember which one. So let's see. Fiskebine, fish legs. Got a couple options here. We have like the competition route, and then we have Stool, Fjälls, Stua. I don't remember which one I did. Let's try this one. I guess one thing that I started talking about this year was basically in the sense of money and work. And that was especially when it comes to, you know, pricing. I'm in a good position now because obviously I've been working as a photographer for almost 15 years now. And, you know, I can charge more money. I know I can deliver, I'm professional, you know, have the experience, blah, blah, blah. But also my time is more valuable. My price tag on my time went up. So, you know, after this, we go to Switzerland and then I'm traveling to LA. That's a halfway across the world for a shoot. But I also get paid for it, you know? So I kind of have like a price tag of like, if I gotta go across the world, better be something really fucking dope, or it needs to be, you know, really well paid. Because I would rather not be jet lagged, not spend time on a plane. I would rather be home with my girl and my dog. So that you gotta pay for. Like, people are essentially also paying for your time, you know. It's half of the payment is kind of what you get and the other half of the payment is just literally just having me there to get me there. Just value your time. And this is not only for jobs, this is for friends, relationships, like everything. You need to be very consistent. You need to think about what you spend your time on and who you spend your time with. And I was thinking about this morning too. I was actually talking to Ava about it. Sometimes Ava is a bad influence because she likes to enjoy herself. She likes to eat desserts. She likes to have a drink. I didn't even drink. I was drinking, but I wasn't drinking at the time I met Ava. And I'm not saying that she got me to drink, but you know, kind of. Kidding. But I got a more healthy balance with it. I got a way healthier balance of not being so black and white and cutting myself some slack. But it almost went a little overboard. I'm not saying I still can count on 2 hands how much I've been drinking this year, how many glasses if anything. But in that sense, I need to be, you know, more firm on myself where I stand on things, because obviously your girlfriend is the one you spend the most time with and out of anyone. So I need to say, if I say I don't want a dessert, she should say, okay. Now, like, oh, it's just a bite, you know? And in the other sense, when I'm slacking working, when I'm like not doing stuff that I said I done, she can hold me accountable. So it goes both ways. It's super important. And if you can have your closest ones just keep you accountable, it's not their job taking you all the way there. Holy shit, this hill is fucking steep, yo. What the fuck? That's the same as if your friend not working out, try to drag him to the gym, asking if he wants to go to the gym. But it's not your job to put his clothes on and drag him to the gym. That he has to do himself. But you can make it easier. That's what friends does. If your friend have a drug problem, the only person that can stop it's themselves. Sometimes they can't do that themselves and they, you know, you need an intervention. But at the end of the day, you're not responsible for anyone else's life. You're not. You can help, you can contribute, you can donate money to whoever is in need, but it's not your job. You're not obligated to change anyone's life. For everyone that is not Scandinavian, this probably looks so fucking dumb. Just walking on skis. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? And another New Year's resolution was obviously doing YouTube, because I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time. And I never really had this one thing that I wanted to do. And I said I wanted to do and didn't do it. YouTube was that thing. And it was all on me not editing, me not prioritizing it. And like I said too, it's hard for me to focus. I have too much stuff, you know. But if I have too much stuff, maybe it's not the time, you know. So it's kind of this like circle of thoughts where you have to pick and choose, you know. Again, you have only so much time, so what are you gonna spend your time on? And for me now, I'm in a place where I'm 31 years old, and to be honest, I thought 30 was gonna be way like bigger. I was like, holy shit, 30. And then you get to 30, I was like, all right, kind of the same. So, but with that being said, if me and Ava gonna do a family, you know, move to a more secluded base, you know, fuck off, we only have so much time to build whatever we wanted to do. And that's basically what we wanted to do in New York. So the reason why we moved to New York is not to, you know, build a family, but is to build something that our family can potentially benefit from. And there's no other place than being young, hot, and push forward than New York. Whee! Oh, it's like tight, tiny snow particles. hitting my eyes. Today is the best time to do what you said you always wanted to do. Just do it. This is actually a super nice advantage point. You can see like the whole city. I guess. Oh, you can see some. Barely though.
Barely.
Oh, you can see the whole town. Barely. Moment of silence. So far this has been like semi-humbling, but maybe having a GoPro on my head, it's not the best way to do it, but now I committed to it. So, you know, this one is for you guys, I guess, less for me. But again, that's why I do YouTube, to actually share and contribute and inspire and educate. So I don't mind it. And you know, at this point, I want to live it, you know, I want to really do YouTube. I'm ready to kind of let go of slight privacy and slight time and some energy into sharing, because I really wish I did YouTube when I was touring. I really did. It would have been like the craziest insight, me not sleeping, being a fucking moron, and creating some amazing photos with some amazing artists. And I would probably I'd grow my channel like crazy at that time, but it wasn't the time. I was too busy. I already didn't sleep, and I already didn't have time to like do anything else, so it was almost impossible. There is a couple of YouTubes though, you know, at the end of my touring, like my intense touring, where you can check out. It's like handycam footage that I still to this day love, but it just wasn't the time. So now I'm ready to like commit more to it, because I'm in a better place with everything. And I love a digital diary. I really think it's super dope that Ava has all these videos from like these major events in her life, or trips, or friends. And video is just such a powerful thing, and I feel like I want to share that with my future family. So this video right here is also for my future family and my future self. So back to plans and New Year's resolutions. So I really want to do more acting. I got to play in one feature film at the end of the year. It'll be probably out in a year from now. My homie Hamid. It's called Lake George, and it's a crazy story, and with crazy fucking people. And I can't wait to share it, but that really kind of took me back into that world. I was like, fuck, acting is really dope, just to create these worlds and live in it for a little bit and experience it and act it out. It's really kind of what I do in a lot of other, you know, senses, like in the sense of doing a music video, you're creating a world, doing an exhibition, you're creating a world. And I've always been a big fan of just creating worlds. So I feel like acting will be not on my top of my list, not what I gotta mainly focus on, but it will definitely be up there. And then you have obviously photography, but now it's like, what kind of photography? Who am I gonna shoot? What am I gonna make out of it? Is it exhibitions? Is it books? Is it more client work? It's all these different categories. It's very hard for me to pinpoint right now, because everything is right in front of me. If I wanted to shoot the new Louis Vuitton campaign, I know for a fact that I can do it, but I need to focus, and I need to do like that type of work. I need to put myself in the position, because I've done it before. I wanted to shoot the biggest artist in the world at the time, Justin Bieber, in my eyes, and I went out and did it. That was a very like firm example that I can do that. And I did it with snowboarding, I did it with a bunch of other shit. But the focus and drive you have when you're like 20, 25 even, it's like insane. It's never gonna be that again, because you'll be able to work harder than anyone. You need to, you're able to, if you use it right, if you're in a good shape, you eat semi right, you do some kind of effort to be in a position where you have the stamina and work ethics to be able to outwork anyone. And you can have like the hard working aspect of things, like work hard and you'll get there. It's like, well, when you are 25 or 20, you can actually outwork anyone. But when you are 30, you can't really outwork anyone, but you can outsmart anyone. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I don't want to sit and edit the video to 4, 5, 6, 8, I mean, probably 8 a.m. at that point. I want to be able to potentially hire an editor that is better than me, faster than me, because I worked myself up to actually be able to pay for it. And now I can probably do it faster and better than I can do myself. But when I'm 20, do it myself is probably the best way. But that's also because you don't really know better. So if you're 20 right now and you be able to tap into utilizing other people around you and combine forces, that shit is powerful. Like that shit will, if you can outwork and outsmart somebody when you're like 20, you will. I mean, you see people do that too. People that kind of just cracked the code and they just figured out they were able to fail very early on so they can succeed earlier. And you see it all the time, but it's not that common. So now I'm trying to find new ways of outsmarting and combining. It's kind of almost a way up. I always wanted to be the one that gets called up when history is being made, and I've been fortunate enough to be in that position a couple of times now, where I actually be able to document firm pop culture history or history in general. And it's just an incredible feeling to be able to be in that moment, experience it, and document it for everyone to see. It's like photos that I grew up with as a kid, you know, the Muhammad Ali photo, the crazy Tupac photos from Chimadu, like the Gary Leand photos of Allen Iverson, like it's, you know, they're just like, oh, Jonathan Mannon with the DMX photo, like that shit, that was like a part of shaping pop culture the way we know it. And of course the music videos too, like the whole shebang. I just really enjoy that, you know. So I do want to shoot more history, and I want to do more books and prints and stuff that I grew up with that I always looked up to. I owe myself to do that in the, you know, the biggest and best scale I can possibly do, and the most unique way I can possibly do it. But I need to get out there and fail more so I can get to a better place. I have no clue where I'm going right now. And for video, I think I want to do more music videos, but music videos is more like if it comes around, I'll do them. I'm not really chasing it. So we'll see how that goes, because it might be a bigger crossover than it's been so far. So video is like the only video that I'm like kind of focusing on is actually YouTube, because I kind of lost the interest of video almost because I didn't have an output. I just didn't know where to go with it. So now I do have one. And obviously you liking and subscribing is a way of me having even a bigger channel, a bigger motivation, and a bigger reach to inspire, educate, and show and entertain. But yeah, it's really fun for me to build a whole new channel, because I've been doing these other channels for a bit, you know, obviously Instagram being the most essential one, and just it's very humbling starting from scratch. You know, sometimes like getting under 1,000 views, and when you're like used to like going viral, like getting millions of views and having like average of a pretty high viewer count, you know, having under 1,000 is pretty humbling. But now it's been like really good. I mean, to be honest, I've been really encouraged and been really impressed by the numbers that I've been getting on my videos. And oh, this is gonna suck for my eyes. All right, send it. Oh shit. Ah. And then I want to build more structure. I want to build more, let's say, company-based corporate mindset. And now I'm starting to get how stuff works a little better, so I can be smarter with my money. I can move into better projects and better ventures. And the one that I'm involved in right now is probably going to take a lot of my time next year, is a project called Tribe. And we are building an African fighting league and a platform starting in Gambia the 26th of January. And I'm doing it with some amazing people, William, Ozzy, Alex, and it's gonna be like nothing that I ever experienced. I can't see anything. Holy shit, this is scary. Being in these tracks with skis is like so fun and so terrifying. It's only terrifying when you can't see anything. Oh fuck, it's only downhill now, huh? Oh my god. Well, YOLO, guys. Fuck it. Oh. Ow. I can't see. Ow. I literally closing my eyes right now. I'll give you a little point of view right now. Fucking hell. Should I just do the rest of the video like this? Ow. Oh, mama. All right, this was like supposed to be like a super scenic, super pretty route, but it doesn't really matter when I can't see. Tribe is going to be a very, very interesting project. I've never been in Africa, which is kind of wild. I'm walking in blind, and we're building something unique and new, and we are a really good team doing it. So I'll probably do a vlog when I'm there. I'm gonna be there for like 2 weeks building this shit, doing the content for it. It's gonna be fucking, it's gonna be, I just thinking about it now, I'm like, I don't understand that is happening yet. And then I've been doing a lot of 3D. I still don't have too much time with doing it myself, but I've been working on my avatar for
4 years now. I've been posting a little bit about it along the way, but I never found the flow on it, and I haven't prioritized it, you know. So I've been having some good people working on it for a long time, and now I actually hired some newer people to work on it. So I'm very excited to see if I can really get it going, and I have some good plans with it. That whole project kind of took me into the whole world of 3D, and I've been able to hire a lot of 3D artists to do some amazing projects where I can project manage and create to direct, because I obviously know the processes now, even though I can't really do it myself, at least not as good. So 3D is so time consuming, but so amazing. I've been feeling like a kid again, because you can create anything you ever wanted to see, and you can play it, you can experience it. Oh shit. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? I guess here? Oh my God, what the no, fuck. That was wrong. Oh shit. I think I'm going the opposite direction right now. Oh my God, I can't see. Well, all right. I have nothing to say to that. I have nothing to say to that whatsoever. You got, you know, at the end of the year, even though you get hit and get taken down, you gotta just get up. Well, I can't not remember what we talked about. But when life give you lemons, make some lemonade. Am I right? And a life is like a box of chocolate. You don't know what's in it at first, but when you open it, you usually get pleasantly surprised. So, the 3D. I'm gonna continue to do that, learn more about the process. Hopefully I'll be able to do some stuff with, you know, for myself too, so I'm not dependent on others. That's definitely another thing, and being independent and not relying on other people so much. This is a very fine line between involving other people, trusting other people, but also not relying on other people, which doesn't really make sense. But I feel like both lessons are valuable and hold some kind of value. I actually wanted to build an agency earlier this year, and I was full on in the process. I'll create a creative agency. I had some good people along the way, but to be honest, I felt like I was just pushing too hard for it. And just talking about the organic flow of when you think like, you know, the time is right, but you're just pushing and you're doing too much, and it's just not meant to be. And I feel like it wasn't, and I had to just pull the cord on it. But one thing that I learned, and I learned a lot being in that process, because I went fully at it. Like I created a lot of structure, a lot of framework, a lot of ideas that when the time is right and when the right people, because I needed people that was be able to do all the things that I want, you know, aren't that good at. When they come along and the time is right, I already been through the process. So there's nothing wrong of just going at it, even though it might not be right. You learn so much in the process of like really going for something, and just to be able to be willing to fail is obviously a huge essential step into succeeding. Just fucking fail. To go out and fail every day, doesn't matter. I feel like I should have failed even more. Like I almost feel like I played it safe. Like when you come out at the other end, like I feel like I am now, especially with photography, like I should have just like fucked around even more. I did when I was like really young though. I was like really experimentative. I was really good at just going at it with all the ideas that I can possibly make up. And then I kind of found some stuff that worked, then I stuck with it. I was starting to making money on it, and that kind of pulled me down a little bit. So stay around, trust your ideas, and best case scenario, you fuck up along the way so you can figure out some new stuff that is even better. Just creating like an amazing idea right away and not have fails first, there's no such thing. Then that shit is not that good. Oh, we're around now. Kind of went in a circle. So
that is on my list. And another thing, I've been starting to do a lot of brand consulting. I have a couple of brands and companies that I work with that I will continue to work into the new year. And either is visual profiles, content, connecting with new people. And I feel like my network now is strong as it's ever been. And I really enjoy putting pieces together. I never really thought I was gonna be a consulting industry. It's just like stuff that you hear about when you're younger and just like, what the fuck is a consultant? Being called a consultant, an enabler, connector, all these things. So it's a very general title, but I do like being a consultant. Be able to find out new ways and just concentrate on the bigger picture. And I can be able to not be in production all the time, which is really valuable, to be honest, because the production part is super draining. It takes a lot of time. I also want to have, let's say, production energy left to create my own stuff. So that's really been helping me, still being involved with brands, still getting a really good output and not burn myself out on being in production, because I've been in production for as long as I can possibly remember. And going back to the 3D, there's been some stuff that I've been working on top of the avatar, and that's a game. But the game are kind of cold right now. I kind of capped it. I believed in it for a very long time and I really was pushing for it. But again, I was too dependent on other people, and I shouldn't walk into that big of a process if I'm not be able to do maybe more myself and control it more. So building a game, insanely time consuming unless you're doing a very simple game and just running around, so you know, in something. Oh my god, I'm all about building worlds, and that's exactly what I wanted to do with the game for basic, and it was just too much. So maybe I'll come back to it if I get the right people, if I get more skills, if I get more money. I feel like talking about my New Year's resolutions while going on skis, it's really been helping me to just kind of not think about it too much. I just have to like speak whatever I think about in the moment, speak on exactly what's on top of my mind. It's kind of been a good process, but yeah, it is really beautiful out here. Yeah, rockets. We're going into a new year. I don't know, after this monologue, I feel a little more ready. Ava is actually in Oslo. I'm like outside of Oslo. Kind of split up. I needed like a little time to just kind of gather my thoughts, and I've been craving going cross-country skiing for some time. But what we're gonna do when I come back now to town, we are gonna put up a mood board, a vision board, and potentially a plan. This is something that you obviously should start way before 31st of January, but it is what it is at this point. And just remember, you can start your year any day you want. Oh, fuck. Ooh. The only thing around New Year's that I are definitely thinking about and want to take advantage of is that there's a lot of communal thought and a lot of communal energy towards something new is really powerful. So when you are thinking about doing something and you putting it out in the universe, you don't really own that thought. People are also tapping into that and can use that as well. In this sense, people are thinking about something new, and people really want to wish for all these things. And if you can actually be able to tap into that and pull some energy from that, it could be even easier for you to reach your goals. It's the same as having an ID and you don't really own that ID. That ID just kind of swims around this universe of energy, and whoever takes it and grabs it, it's yours. Can make it yours. Because how many times I've been having an ID and somebody else does it and I was like, fuck, that was my idea. It's like, nope, that was not your idea. So definitely to try to meditate, to try to tap into these frequencies, it can be really powerful. We're supposed to be in bed asleep before 12 o'clock. It was supposed to be the first New Year's Eve that we were gonna be in bed.
Oh, you're talking to...
Yeah, I'm a vlogger now. And then I saw all the people going to the Opera to watch the fireworks, and I got FOMO. Yeah, I literally dragged Ava out.
Yeah!
So many people going.